Though we're in a pretty bad financial state in the economy, consumerism's at an all-time low, job losses are at an all-time low. We're looking at Great Depression level job losses here, not just like a small section. Like anyone who works in like the service sector, anyone who works as a server, people who work in the restaurant business, and a lot of retail as well. And most jobs that you can't work from home, you're probably out of work. But that doesn't stop Magic card prices from going up. As we can see here, we're seeing a trend. I guess it's Commander that's really the push, but there has been more cards going up substantially in value than I would say going down, which is odd. It could be the stimulus checks that are propping up some of the value of these cards, but it is a bit odd here. So if we look here, Winds of Change has went up 203% according to MTG stocks, and that's interesting too because a local store of mine actually they just put it on the buy list. They raised the prices of it, nowhere near $50. They're not buying for anywhere near that, but they did just put it up on the buy list. So that is interesting. Sylvan Library going up by almost 100%, and that actually was a further jump of from the day before. It actually jumped up to 125, so it jumped even more. So that is crazy. Sylvan Library. I can find these right now on eBay for substantially less than 246. I think that one looks like it's manipulated though. There's no way, unless Wizards of the Coast just announced that it's fully on the reserve list, they'll never print it ever again. That does not at all seem accurate. But nevertheless, I guess older cards, old bordered cards, are getting more value pumped into them. People are buying old vintage cards with their stimulus checks, which in a way makes sense because after the 2008 financial crisis, like collectible industry didn't get hit that hard. It didn't get hit as hard as the housing market. It didn't get, obviously the stocks got hit pretty bad, but collectibles actually were pretty steady, and so was Magic cards. And now maybe people are looking to put their assets, buy assets like Magic cards in hopes that they will maintain value. Mana Drain as well as went up. So I don't know. That's odd because any of the cards that are older, because there's not a lot of people playing Magic face to face. So this is just people brewing Commander cards. This is just speculators. This is ultimately probably also investors trying to find safe assets to put their money into instead of putting it into a faulty stock market, which for some reason is up on the Dow. I don't know. It was at 18,000 about a month and a half ago, and it's already creeped up 6,000 to 7,000 points, which is crazy. Yeah, this is really odd prices. The one that also was most interesting to me is a Misty Rainforest going up. The Zendikar version, obviously, that has went up again. It just climbed and spiked slightly back down, and now Misty Rainforest is the most expensive fetch land. So for a long time, it was Scalding Tarn, but it looks like Misty Rainforest has kind of dethroned Scalding Tarn and now is the most expensive fetch land that you can purchase. So interesting to see these prices. I guess fetch lands are truly becoming the new reserve list dual lands. Because if the only way they're ever going to print these things again is in those secret layer ultimate editions, and then that gets artificially inflated to about 400, stores start selling it much more than the suggested price that they said in the stream at Tulare Community College. So I don't know. This is really, really interesting to me to see all this stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that some of the prices here are just because of the stimulus checks, or some of these are manipulated? Or do you think that people are looking for hard assets like Magic the Gathering to invest in? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be sure to read. And I will see you again in the next video.